Hi folks and welcome back. It seems that we are in a worse position than ever. It's when we've taken a full look at the map. We no longer have just some small invasions that we need to kick out of our territory, or our allies' territory to be more precise. This looks like D-Day has kicked off. Things are looking rough, but can we pull it round? Alright, so Italy is... it's desperate over here. There's so many Axis forces and so few Brits. They should surely be able to pull this out. You would think. You would absolutely think. I'm gonna do this. This absolutely has to be a thing. We must be able to manage that. I'm just going to try and land on Brindisi and try and grab some ports if we can. We did our bit over here. This seemed to go very well, but we've now got... situation where our guys... Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll take that. We're in 1944. Is there anything that'll give us a benefit? I mean, like a combat force multiplier, anything. I'm going to take these. We might come up against some allied tanks. I have seen that some templates kicking about. Yeah, there's some there. Some Americans involved. I'd say let's get this guy. Let's delete that. Let's expand this front line to cover... I haven't got enough forces for this. Oh, I'm trying to do it with 4 divisions is why. 10 divisions. And let's get some attack orders in. If I just manage to help out here somewhere... Although I think, actually, the reality of doing this is... They're not even... Yeah, they're not taking much in the way of degradation yet. Yeah, let's just reduce that front line. It's too big. Let's put it on something like this. Keep the order. The order's fine. Attack on a narrow front. Try and cut some off. And make sure that all these guys are actually... Because I think they are probably going to the wrong one. There. Now the risk is that the Allies try and break through here. But I'm hoping there's enough Axis forces there to try and stop that. Oof, this looks like they're expanding into Italy. No, our guys are winning there. But nothing's happening down here. We haven't got the superiority to try and do that. And we are starting to take casualties. And I've just seen some allied soldiers turn up on that port. So that does not look like the greatest idea I have ever had. Let me get some light machine guns. We're going to try and get something on the go. We need an engine for this thing as well. What are we building at the moment? We're building AA guns, which isn't terrible, but we're actually going to get another military factory. And we're just going to put that top of the list. Okay, yeah, we are taking casualties, and I don't want to take casualties. And the Navy. The Navy's getting experience. It's picking off, hopefully, undefended convoys in here. I've got it in the safest place it probably can be. Alright, I see an airfield there. So let's go piling in. And let's throw in some support from there as well. Let's keep one guy on the border there. Yeah, that's going straight in. I'm interested in cut-offs, particularly here, if we can get them. I've got 6 divisions. Leave 1 behind. And steam in. 69. Yeah, we've got it. We've got it. That's gone. Brilliant. Force the enemy back. You guys get stuck in on there. All we can do is try and just... Oh, no. This is so bad. Which means there's going to be like a huge influx of troops. Germany was so close to Moscow. And it's fallen. As in, the line has fallen back, not Moscow has fallen. But the USSR are knackered over there. I wish I could see what was going on over there. I might try risking the paras. But, I mean, we're doing our best. We are definitely doing our best here. Good. We're getting involved. So, what we need to do is try and cut off this little force here. And there's no point me trying to put my army in front of that. There's nowhere we can make a difference, I believe. But if we can destroy this. God, there's so many troops in there. I need to find a way in. Alright, I think I may have found it as well. So, let's do... No, let's not do that. I've got a better idea. Let's just do this. What that'll do, will that put guys on that one as well? No, it won't. We're going to attack into here. I'm not going to trigger it. I'm going to try and get some planning bonus. Yeah, this has really sucked over this side. I honestly thought that we would be able to make some progress over there, but it's not been the case. Tell you what we'll do. Let's edit our template, duplicate it, and we're going to add an armoured battalion, a medium tank in there for a bit of armour. Let's give these guys... That'll do. Okay, update. And make sure these guys are the, the ones that require this. Alright, paras are coming along. So what we can do now is we can slowly try... Oof, this doesn't look good. If we switch to the copy of this... We don't have quite enough medium tanks, but it's okay. We're going to do one at a time. Supply is horrendous over here. Where's going to be the way in? Because this is too tough. There's too many troops around there. Are we able to actually... Maybe we are able to cut off over there instead. I can't see a nice, easy way to break through that line. And we need to. We better get an engine for our pre-war airplanes that we're building. And the other issue we have is that supply is not great coming over here. And we're being heavily attacked. Screw it. Everyone in there. There's a lot of divisions in there, but they're not in a very good state. And we're going to try and force them out. And there's so many in there, we need to try and go for Toulon. That is basically the plan that we've got. Everyone in. I don't think that's going to be the liberation of Paris. I think this is going heavily to shit. And I've got to watch that we don't get our army caught between two nasty fronts here. Yeah, there's no way we can do anything there. Let's cancel that order. We either pull out entirely. Think we can do anything over in Italy? Yeah, I sincerely do. Okay, let's not mess about over there. Let's get the Italy situation resolved. Because this we can do. Let's go in... Let's go in at this end. Let's just go in like that. And you can start planning an attack. Right. Send the boys in down there. I feel like I'm a fixer for some business here. I'm just going from, like, point to point, trying to put the problems right. But unfortunately, the rot... It's, oh, I don't know. I don't know, though. There's a lot of green over here. Once this little invasion gets snipped out, assuming it can be, well, something might come of that. Greece is now secure for the time being. I don't think the Allies will try and invade here again. Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff here. There's just not a lot of stuff here. So, let's go... You guys, try and get in there. Oh, wait, that just stopped? Why did that just stop? Push them back. Nice. Let's go. Let's get out of the way. That's too early. Any more companies? Yep. Let's see what we can get. Push them out of that port. Come on. I can't do the paradrop anyway. And it turns out there's a load of troops on there that we can't see, so I was wise not to. Not that I had the choice. These guys are a bit of a wrecking ball now. Come on. No! No, come on. Pause. I hate it when the attack gets cancelled. I think it's because one of our allies, not the allies, starts the attack. and then we join it, and then they get defeated, and then that's the end of that. But we've destroyed that whole British army over there, which means that there's so many more Axis troops can now go and fight in France, which is exactly where they're needed. And these guys should be absolutely doomed. The only problem I have with this is that I am taking casualties that I cannot replace. How's the submarines doing? Oh, I don't believe this. We've got 2. Excellent. Excellent. So let's take a look at our guys who are definitely getting better at this. Now then, what can we do? We can maybe cause some mayhem over here. Don't think we're going to catch anything here now because the ports have gone back to us. Let me see. Let's do convoy raiding this region. Let's try this one. I've got to build that up slowly and securely. Nice, though. Nice. Yeah, the Allies aren't in a great position there. Actually, we could raid some of those ports, possibly. Or supplies coming in. So that might be something we consider. As soon as we've got the engine, we can actually have some fighters. Yeah, these are going to be the best things you have ever seen. Let's go and get the next airframe. We're well behind with those. So, the invasion of France. Can we not finish off the... We might be able to go and sort out the Netherlands. Let's finish this issue off here. Let's trigger that, because this should just be a nice, simple roll in, and we've got them. Thank God for those military hospitals. They are kind of saving our asses. Right, we've got more paras. And depending on the possibility and the functionality of these guys, we might end up replacing them or just deleting them to give the manpower back. We'll have to see. Anyway, that order can definitely be cancelled now. Meanwhile, we did snipe those guys off over there, so that's also good news. And with 3 divisions holding this, I think that's our next objective. See if we can actually get across there. Actually, what's that in aid of? Let's go. Screw it. Let's go for all of this place. No divisions. Why no divisions? Oh, I think it's because we can't actually get there yet. I think we have to add that in afterwards. Wow, Albania, you guys are legends. Let's see, we've got 1 division coming up. Where's the rest of the gang? Railroad in. We haven't got all day. The war's losing. We need to make a move. Ah, the USSR are coming in hot now. Oh, Germany doesn't even have a front line against them. I feel like things are all over. There's a load of Allied troops in Istanbul. We can't affect that. There's just nothing we can do. We're going to fight on to the bitter end. It looks like there's a load of Allied troops in there. Let's trigger this. Can we break in against these 3 divisions and try and storm the Straits? It's not looking hopeful, is it? What are the numbers like? What are their defense? Their defense is high. It's way too high. Okay, let's stop. We're just taking casualties there for nothing. Maybe we have to ignore that one and just accept it is what it is. So we can have, and we're going to do this. God damn it, we are going to do this. The interwar small airframe with an engine and some light machine guns. Can we actually get 8 light machine guns? We're going to have some sodding fighters. Yep, build me. We're probably going to get about 6 by the time we run out of these. Convoys. Shall we stop trying to make convoys anymore? It's kind of pointless. It's not going to do anything. Are we out of steel? We're out of steel, but we can actually trade away if anyone is left to trade with. Sweden is our best bet. Yep, we'll take 1 factory worth. Thank you very much. Well, I was kind of hoped that we'd be able to batter our way in down there, but looking at the supply situation, that's not going to be possible. So let's just get these guys out to Bari or somewhere, let them recover, And I might try and give them a little bit of training whilst they just recover and get their supplies back. Yeah. There's some Italians watching them, but that's pretty much all we can do for the time being. Which sucks. It does suck. Yeah, we're not stopping that. That is a juggernaut coming in, isn't it? I thought we might have been able to stop the war somewhere. These forces are going to be destroyed down here. So many allied troops. Can we make a difference anywhere? The USSR is now bulldozing across Germany. All I could do is to try and keep Germany in the war, is I could go and try and form a defensive ring around Berlin. There's no way we can stop that. They are looking weak enough for a cut-off, though, across here. What about the Allies? Is there any options over here? Too many divisions and we'll not get through. Okay. Okay. It's time. We've got to do something. I don't think the paras are going to make any difference whatsoever now. So if it looks like we're out of manpower, then we switch them round. Alright, let's get the next guy on. Let's change his template over to our new... Please. I need 50 medium tanks and I need them now. It's too little too late. Alright, I am going to railroad the guys in over here. We're going to try and make a difference on the Eastern Front. We better slow... The fall of Rome? What? Oh my god, I look away for a minute? Right, that's kind of more critical because it's closer to home. Back we come, fellas. Back we come. No, why are they... Why are they not going? Halt? There we go. Yeah. I know why this is happening. It's because... Well, I mean, the Allies are strong anyway. And but part of the issue is that we did take Germany out. Sorry, Germany out. We did take Italy out, and therefore just gave the Allies a bit of an easier time. Stop! Stop, stop, stop. You can't do that by yourself. However, there's going to be a point where... No, my guys are just not ready. We need to get the cohesion up, and then possibly make a difference with the whole damn army. Thank you very much. Well, why aren't you in there? Ah, they didn't go. Right, 10 divisions. Get planning. Have we got anything in the way of an air force yet? We've got 2 fighters. Well, let's do it. Where can I can't even find. Put an airfield in there. We've got interwar small airframes. I'm going to go on interception over here whilst we build that wing up. So if we do get bombed, then we have... Is there anything I can do? I can't think of any single thing I can do now to try and improve the situation for us. We've got all our commanders. That doesn't matter. There is scraping the barrel. Do you know what? It's got to be done. It's going to ruin our production, but there is nothing else for it. You know what? You're getting... let's go you two, actually. You're changing up to... We may as well put that in. They'll suck up all the available manpower, which is true. But that's okay. Right then, where are we going to take the Brits on? This is all attacking into mountainous territory, which is not good at all. I think we can maybe do something's... The Treaty of Tokyo. United States took 4 states. China took 22. Wait a minute. What? Well, that's just great, isn't it? I think we're seeing the collapse of the evil order here. That means all those forces are coming to Europe. Right, well, sod it. We're not going down without a fight. You guys. Come on, we're going to try our very best. Our very, very best to try and make some difference here. And we're going to save Italy. No, we're not. It's not going through. Okay. Okay. Let's halt all units. And we're just going to redraw our battle plan like this. Because what we do when we can't go through on a wide front, we go through on a very, very narrow front. We're getting Rome back. We're going to smash through 3 divisions. This is all we can do now. So wish me luck. There's no support coming in. Oh, it's just been reinforced. Basic small airframe. See, we're doing it. We're getting there. We want heavy machine guns. And we want engines. Let's go straight on to production. No, sod it. I'm leaving my interwar ones on. Just for the memes. They're going to do it, folks. They're going to do it. Right. Go for Rome. No, go for there. No, go for here. In we go. Actually, I've still got more troops coming in to prepare. No, it's not going. And we just don't have the industry to provide them with anything that can smash through, unfortunately. Halt. Halt before we take too many casualties. German Reich has... Oh, God, it's surrounded in there. There's no supplies getting through. Time to leave the Axis. Can we do that? Can we actually do that? What happens if I leave the faction? I don't even know if we can do that. Take over faction. Leave faction. This not allowed when fighting a war together. Ah. But Italy did it in World War II. Okay. There's no way we're going to attack through all that. We've got camels and all sorts in here, look. Give me some inspiration, game. Well, our navy's been sunk completely. So that's the end of that. It was a valiant attempt. Do you know what? If we just survive till the end of the war, if we are the last nation standing, they're not going to knock us out. They are not going to knock us out. I have decided. Right. So we need... I'm going to pull back. Let's pull back. Cancel all orders. We're going to hold to the bitter end. Actually, we're not even a major power, are we? So we can't do this. We're just going to form a ring around our capital and screw everybody else, because I don't think that we can do much else. Engines too. We can still go making better aircraft, though. That we can do, with better guns on and everything. We'll keep it up. We will hold our territories to the last. We need... We're still trying to make AA guns, which we are definitely going to bloody need if this thing kicks off. Right, let's get everyone the hell out of there. I think it's just a case now of waiting. Do you think? Actually, there's a whole load of troops fighting up there. But I think the problem is going to come from this end. Actually, if I abandoned my friends too quickly, I'm now looking at this and thinking, you know what? Maybe we could do something here. Although Italy is about to go. Yeah, I was right to get my guys out of there. Alright folks, you may be familiar with this particular strategy. Well, the Allies are advancing up the up the Italian leg, so to speak. And I'm hoping they've left this bit completely empty. We're going to go grab it, grab Rome with the paras, bring in the army across there and try and go up behind them and screw them over. This could be the last gasp, last ditch defense of the Albanians, and I think it would be absolutely hilarious if we actually pulled this off. Oh, meanwhile, I mean, we've got basic, we've got better stuff now. Let's go for a basic small airframe, and we've got a better engine, and then we've also got, have we got heavy machine guns? Yeah, we got heavy machine guns. Put them in. Nice. We've got better aircraft now. Fighter 1, Albanian fighters, which are actually useful. All 14 of them. Okay, are we ready to go? We need air supremacy. We might struggle to get it over Italy when there's quite a few enemy aircraft over there. So that's what we're waiting for. Oh, nice. We've got even better airframes. Okay, I have waited until April 1945. It's been a long time since we did anything. We've been sitting on this plan, waiting to get air supremacy. We now have it. So we're activating this. Let's hope this works. We're sending the boys in. Oh, God, there's loads of shit in here. I thought there was going to be nothing down at these ports, and I thought we were going to get in. Right, see if I can go and just get Napoli. Actually, let's go through the airfield, and then see if we can get Napoli. We're landing on all sorts of stuff. I honestly thought they would have left this place undefended. This has not quite gone according to plan. There's loads of stuff. We are in there, though, so that's good. Excellent. Let's bring the army into play. See if we can get them in. We have no convoys anymore. That's not good. So we've lost most of the paras, but that's okay, because we did some useful stuff. Oh, is that really... Have they really left that empty? Right, let's get in there. See if we can hold this off and just get another port, if we can. Let's get a... Do you know what? This wasn't the stupidest idea I've ever come across. Oh, but this is... Oh, I didn't see these bastards coming in here. It's all over. I didn't see that. I was so focused and tunnel visioned, I didn't see the invasion. Where the hell did that come through? They've literally invaded here, I think. Well, I had a few guys in the way of it, but not... Obviously not many. We've lost those. That's okay. I don't think we're now going to get Italy back, which is a shame. No, it's not going to happen. They left it heavily defended, so cancel that. So what we absolutely need to do now is get an army onto here now, instantly, and go and defend our capital, which is under attack. The Yalta Conference. Can we hold this off? I feel like we're in the dying throes of the war. And yet... Oh, no, it's gone. It's over. Whilst I was so focused on Italy, I didn't see this huge advance through the Netherlands and onwards. And, oh my God, the USSR. It really is a race to... Where is Berlin? There's Berlin. The Allies got there first this time. The Allies got to Italy this time. And they're in here. So, hang on. This requires everything we've got to push these bastards out of there. And just trigger the attack. We've got to throw everything we've got into this now. Have we lost our airfield as well? Yeah, we have. We have. Can we do this? Come on, guys. We don't need no stinking aircraft engines anymore. Come on, throw them in. Albania is going to be the last nation of the Axis to surrender. Absolutely it is. We're going to hold on. We're going to hold on to the bitter end. Come on. We're going to try push in. We've got to get this back. We've got to get the capital back. That's where all our industry is. We will do it. Did we... I mean, Athens didn't fall. So, I mean, I think we've probably done some good stuff by keeping the Greeks in the war down there. But well, I didn't see where the invasion came from, to be quite honest. I have a feeling it must have come in there, eh? Yeah, that's where we've got coastal forts. So they must have landed on our coast and just pushed through. Just too many divisions, I think. I can't believe Germany's still fighting. Or Italy. Let's speed this up. So I just want to see what the score is at the end. Greater Albania. And it was. Indeed, it was Greater Albania for a long time. This is quite good, though. Our paras are still holding on to this port down here, which is screwing over the Allies a little bit. The German Reich has called Congo Stanleyville as our ally into the war. Good. I'm sure they'll come and rescue us. Well, we managed to spread the war to Africa. Actually, it looks unbelievably like we are making progress on this front. We're getting something back. German Italy has capitulated. But this bit hasn't. And that's the important thing right there. Let's see if we can just push some guys into that port, shall we? The Kingdom of Greece has capitulated, so our blocking force that we held in Athens, that's gone. But Albania holds the line. I think we may just turn off the offensive order for that. No, no. Actually, we won't. We won't. There's still some progress to be done. Come on. We're forming a ring. Oh, no. There it goes. We've got the Czechs have come in. Yeah. Well, we're holding that line. We still have some manpower here. We've still got some divisions kicking around. These guys, they haven't all been defeated. I wish there was something smart that we could do here. Try and hold this. We're not going to kick the Allies out now. They pretty much surround us. I just need to have a look in this. Okay, so Greater Albania. German Reich has capitulated. Who else? Greater Hungary is still in the war. We are... Well, okay. It all depends on Hungary, really. We lost a total of 146,000 men. But we did some great work, and it's not over yet. We're going to spin it to the end, though. I think the writing is on the wall. I mean, with the enemy tiles turned on, I can't even see where my country is anymore. But it is still there. And the legendary Paras... Oh, hang on. We've got to give these guys a medal. They've got to get it. Do we get defense? Is there a defense? There's breakthrough reconnaissance. We'll give them organization. They deserve it. That was a desperate move. Slovakia has capitulated. We just need the USSR to kick off a war with the Allies now, and we can play this until 1975. Treaty of Berlin. Okay. Let's see what happened. Let's stop. Let's see the fall of Budapest. So, we did actually hold on to the end. We were, I think, the last nation of the Axis to capitulate. You can see where everything is now. And we are still in the game. We just have a different guy in charge. Are we a puppet of anyone? We lost that. It went back to Yugoslavia. Are we in a faction? Can we see? The Albanian Republic gives docking rights to Thailand. Non-aggression pacts with them. So we've survived, I think. This is incredible. We haven't... I don't think we're a puppet, as far as I can tell. We have, in fact, survived World War II. We were on the wrong side, but we lasted till the end. Well, folks, tell me what you think of that. I think I made the best possible run of Albania that I possibly could. And it was fun. It was ridiculously challenging and heavily limiting. No industry, no research, no manpower, no real options to take anything. But I enjoyed that. And that was... I'm going to call that a successful run. So anyway, let me know what you think. As always, I think Argentina is up next. I'll need to bring up my list. Now, that one could be interesting, because I think I've got the DLC, which encourages all sorts of South American shenanigans. Never played them, so I'll be checking that one out next. So stay tuned. Thanks, as always, and I'll see you again on the next one.